Heads by Robert Southey. The grandfather of Brown, famous head of the Puritans, is said to have enjoyed the same Grandee privilege as Earl Strongbow. Fuller says he had seen a charter granted to this Francis Brown by King Henry VIII. The 16th of July, the 18th of his reign, confirmed by Act of Parliament, giving him leave to put on his cap in the presence of a king, or his heirs, any lord spiritual or temporal in the land, or to put it off but for his own ease and pleasure. This is a strange story, and though Henry VIII made some of the strangest laws that ever entered into the head of the capricious and wanton tyrant, it seems very unlikely that he, of all our kings, should have granted such a privilege to a man of whom nothing else is remembered. And Fuller says he had seen the charter. He was used to examine records, therefore not liable to be deceived on them, and there seems no imaginable reason why such a charter should have been forged. Few things occasion more torment to the Quakers than the unlucky discovery of George Fox that the Lord forbade him to put off his head to any man high or low. For though, says the faithful historian, it was pretended that this putting off of a head was but a small thing which none ought to scruple, yet it was a wonderful thing to see what a great disturbance this pretended small matter caused among people of all sorts, so that even such that would be looked upon as those that practised humility and meekness soon shewed what spirit they were of, and as the worldly honour was denied them. It is almost unspeakable. He says elsewhere, outrage and fury rose with blows, pinching, beatings, and imprisonments they underwent, besides the danger, and they were sometimes in of losing their lives for these matters. A Frenchman attached to the embassy in Spain in the year 1659, and published an account of his travels in that country 10 years afterwards, says that at the Queen's levee every lady might have 2 gallants standing her who were permitted, or rather expected, to remain covered before her Majesty, a presumption that they were 10 ambassadors, and they forgot everything but the mistress.